Hi, my name is Mads. I'm responsible for security and technology, PwC Denmark. In security and technology, we are working with our clients from strategy through execution, talking at the CXO level down to the basement where we're going into the hardcore technology stack. This is a very important part. We see the clients having a huge demand. We see PwC's CEO survey saying this is the biggest risk for clients today is lack and scarce resources within the cyberspace. We can see it on our own department that we need resources and we need talents we're building up. So where do we see Hackschoolers come in? We see them working together with us within the identity access management space, talking strategy but also technical implementations. We see them in the compliance area, working with GDPR, legal background, technical background, solution selling, solution dialogues. We see them in the cyber area, going into hardcore penetration testing, security architecture, information security. Hackschoolers can go in many levels and in many angles.
So the process with our Hackschool Volume 1 and 2, the Volume 1 were that we kickstarted the process with a workshop where we invited students from all kinds of universities to participate in an evening workshop where we played our Game of Threats. After that, there were a job posted that you should apply for, and actually we had more than 85 candidates that put in an application for the position. During the selection period, it was really tough to select because we wanted to have a really broad field of candidates. So we selected more than 55 candidates that were part of the Hack School with the talks and the case competition. Finally, we carry out interviews. We interviewed like 25 candidates, and finally we offered a position for 16. So in this year's Hack School event, we had the 4 themes that we focused on. The themes were cybersecurity, identity management, GDPR or data protection, and technology as security technologies. We selected the themes in order to present the full area that we work with in cybersecurity. We used the themes to present talks for the students, and we asked them to present cases for the case competition afterwards. And this year we will focus more on the technology qualifications. We want to attract students which is specialized in implementation of security technologies. So it's more hands-on students that we are looking for this year.
Hi, my name is Catherine. I started working here around 6 months ago. I was part of the first Hack School initiative. I'm currently working as their assistant consultant at the Security and Technology Department, where I am situated in their cyber team. I have a background from the IT University of Copenhagen.
My name is Emil and I work as an assistant consultant as well in security and technology in the technical cyber department. And my background is a computer scientist from the University of Copenhagen, mainly specializing in hacking and IT security.
My name is Sina and I study a bachelor's degree in global business informatics at the IT University of Copenhagen. And I'm not so technical as the 2 other guys, so I am part of the GDPR team. I think what motivated me for applying for Hack School was the whole idea about getting to know the cybersecurity agenda, because it's everywhere right now, and especially with the GDPR. We see it in all aspects of our life, how security has become more important for us and how we pay way more attention to our own security.
And the part where it's a consulting firm, at least where we go out to customers, and for me, improving the technology and of course security for customers is always fun. It's a new job every day, so to speak. So I learned that slowly when I applied for Hack School. Then I thought that was kind of the job for me.
Yeah, and I think I'm a mix between the 2 here. Definitely something about cybersecurity being such a modern part of our agenda today and being such a dialogue. It's so important to understand it and to be integrated in it.
I think overall what I liked the most about Hackschool was that I learned what the different departments and sections here at PwC really did. So you kind of knew, here's GDPR and what are they working with, here's the cyber technical department, what are they doing.
The Hackschool event also showed us the different dynamic backgrounds that they all had. Like, it was so diverse. And one of the things, like, you know, we are after all working in the consulting part of PricewaterhouseCoopers, and therefore it's super important that you understand how to collaborate in groups and with a group of people that you normally A, don't work with, B, doesn't have the same background as you, and you kind of have to communicate in this mutual language in order to solve the problem. So that kind of gave us like the first taste of what consulting was, and therefore that's what I felt like the group work really helped contribute.
I know pretty much nothing about GDPR, but the technical side, so everyone ended up trying everything, which was really nice in the end.
And it made it really easy for us as individuals to choose a path, like what are you interested in and what do you want to work with. So yeah, I think they really made a good foundation for us to choose whatever we want to do and what we can offer them in the department. And in the end it resulted in this case competition where you would have to present a case that you'd have prepared for them. So you would basically walk into this room with seven people in front of you, everything from managers to partners and directors and so on, and yeah, then you would present your case. But it was a really good opportunity to show also your verbal skills in a way and how are you able to perform.
And we could pick our own topic, so to speak, and what we wanted to specialize in.
And you were also allowed to do a mix of topics, so you could definitely take some access management topics and combine it with what GDPR was.
Six months ago, I had no idea that I would be sitting here with these people representing PricewaterhouseCoopers, and first of all, it means a lot to be part of this team, but also I think I learned really much from the Hackschool experience, and today I am partly working as a personal assistant for one of the directors in the department, and except for that I'm also taking part in the internal project about GDPR here in PwC Denmark.
So I ended up being thrown straight into a new job, so to speak, where we had to test security, of course, for several companies. And of course making sure that their security is up to date. I think what I also like is, I wouldn't say every day is a challenge, but every day there is a new challenge, which I see is usually a fun thing. It really depends on the client, of course. At least in the technical department, every new client could have entirely new technical standards for security, and sometimes you have to go research for a few days before you have any idea of where to start, even for testing the security.
I would definitely recommend Hackschool for anyone who has any sort of interest in cybersecurity and security in general.
For anyone who's considering Hackschool, it's a great way to introduce to people the company's morale, you know, kind of introducing what does PwC stand for, and kind of bringing people into this cultural mindset that PwC has, and then to give them a taste of these are the different offerings that we have, and is it something you see yourself working with?
We were also a lot of young women at Hackschool because, I mean, cybersecurity and this whole thing might seem to be male dominated, but to be honest, as we go on, more and more women are getting involved with this kind of business.
Everyone had such different backgrounds, but they were all somehow interconnected with IT. So there you were once again like, wow, like this is such a movement compared to what you're expecting. And then, you know, proud to say, but our department, security and technology, on top of it all, is just so mixed. We have such an equal amount of inclusion and diversity, and it's so empowering to be part of this.
So what does Hackschoolers bring to us? They bring a lot of energy. They bring in new way of looking at things. They're the digital ninjas coming in, pushing the whole organization in a new direction, and we can see the clients just love it.